And an easy layup for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know why? Because Jordan was out there trying to guard Horford again.
Baisley was right there on the backside of Jordan, but the key to that play. But defensive players are not comfortable being out of the perimeter at all.
No.
Have to make the adjustment as well.
Absolutely not. And good help by Horford. Now, Al did his part by knocking down that three, giving Shai a couple of assists.
They try to double team SGA, and again, it's Horford popping out there on the flare. A handful, a cluster of shots here early in this first quarter. Irving got collapsed on, finds Brown inside. Quick turnaround, and the shot is good.
Well, you know, he plays defense like a hammer. Guys like Steven Adams, and then some guys play defense like a screwdriver. And the offense is creating those open shots. Take them. You know, you got to take those shots because they're there. As Kyrie hits in the mid-range. Puts the Thunder in a fast break situation.
Baisley inside, trying to tip it to himself. Irving, so good at getting into the lane, as he is an excellent driver, but that time, good Thunder defense, collapsing and getting back. Here is Dort attacking. SGA finds Maladone, catch fire three on the way, and he's got his second of the game. Second unit here to close out quarter number one. 2 and change left to go with SGA. As Muscala defended by Shamet, and that pass got sniffed out by Kyrie Irving. Deflected. You see Shamet, he's been on a handful of teams already. As it's Diallo trying to stay attached there to Irving, who then tried to thread it inside and out of bounds, so a turnover there. Played 18 years. SGA step back, and that three short. Pokusevski trying to crash the boards. And the rebound to the Nets. Luwawu-Cabarrot spinning inside, too strong. It's Diallo, an aggressive rebound. And he'll get bumped and fouled.
Lonnie's doing a good job of just staying in front of him. He is so good.
He is an offensive explosion waiting to happen. He can get hot in a hurry. You see him dribbling the basketball there on the perimeter, now trying to direct traffic with the shot clock getting under 5. Diallo trying to keep him in front. This time sends it over to the corner as the shot clock expires. And Luwawu-Cabarrot able to connect. The assist numbers way up as he just continues to impress. The consistency on a nightly basis on the offensive end as Irving goes right at Pokusevski as the first quarter is going to come to a close.
And wait for some manna from heaven to come down. And it did as he tipped it in.
Another catch fire three. Harris fluid in motion.
Okay, he keeps making shots like that. He's going to give DeAndre Jordan nightmares. My goodness, he is hitting threes and mid-range and tipping in missed shots as well.
Here for the 2021 season. And so an opportunity to vote for your favorite Thunder players who've been stellar so far in the early part of the season. When he's got the ball in his hands.
Man, you give him an inch, he's going to take a mile.
Boy, and the Brooklyn Nets just cannot miss.
And we talked about in the pregame show, they have a lot of offense.
Sort of a barometer going up against these lethal scores like Kyrie Irving. Joe Harris from the outside, of course James Harden, and that time it's Brown getting inside. Under a minute to go. This time it's Baisley as that pass splits 2 Nets players. A couple of white jerseys in the vicinity. It's you big guys, you like those passes up near your chest. You don't like them down by your shoelaces.
No.
It's you big guys, you like those passes up near your chest. You don't like them down by your shoelaces.
No.
All right, thank you, Paris. 17 assists and not one on that shot by Kyrie Irving. And so Brooklyn wasting no time getting his second half started.
Which has been really good all night, but you love those dunks around the basket. That just builds your confidence, especially for a young guy.
Well, and Kyrie Irving now with back-to-back buckets.
Just taking him away deep from the basket where he's not really feeling comfortable.
Oh, what a shot there on the turnaround by Kyrie Irving. And 14 points on 5 out of 6 shooting.
I'll tell you, the kid's growing up right before our eyes, folks.
And Kyrie just taking over here early in this third quarter as he is up to 19 points.
It's also a good transition bucket for the Thunder as well. I'd like to see more of that here in this third quarter.
All right, little ball fake there, and it looked like Horford might have come over and blocked that shot. Since early in the first half. Kyrie gives it up, and Brown has that weak side open.
You know, producing points. You know, Irving has kind of picked his moments.
In his superb performance so far, gets a rest here. We're midway through quarter number 3. Irving steps back, wants his 3, and it's way off. It's played on Philly, played on the Clippers. And there to provide some shooting for Brooklyn, as Diallo might have been blocked from behind by Kyrie Irving. Irving finds trail wing 3, and that time Shamet finds the bottom of the net. And there to provide some shooting for Brooklyn, as Diallo might have been blocked from behind by Kyrie Irving. Irving finds trail wing 3, and that time Shamet finds the bottom of the net.
Nice play coming out of the timeout too as well. Get 3 quick points on the board.
And that time a collapse on Kyrie Irving forces the turnover. Baisley want to go one-on-one with Shamet.
Play that was called a foul in the late in the game against Damian Lillard with Lou Dort the other night. Stripped the ball, and the player just simply caught his own ball. So like Lou Dort was on
like
Damian
Lou Dort.
Lillard.
Like, it's just got to be so clean.
You don't always get it that clean, though. You know that.
And that's the thing. But that's how it's got to be to overturn it. Otherwise, I mean, you could. Started by that Harden 4-point play. Goes behind his back, leaves Green open 3. And that is a bump and a rebound there for Lou Dort. And trying to put a little pressure on that Brooklyn defense. As Irving again to the rim. Boy, Kyrie Irving, one of the best one-on-one offensive players in the NBA.